Can you state your name?
My name is Michael Wommack. I live in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. It's right outside Philadelphia. It's my third year here doing the show. And it's a long drive, but I like it here in Houston.
And can you tell me what inspired you to do houses in the suburbs?
Well, I grew up in Levittown, which was one of the original housing developments that was built in the 60s and 50s. And I had a dream not too long ago about swimming in pools that were interconnected in my neighborhood. And in reality, no one has any pools where I grew up. But in my dream, everyone had one. But the color in the dream was so vivid that it made me want to start this series of drawings. So I got my pastels out, which was the first time I'd used them in about 15 years, and started putting these on in a sketchbook. I was putting it to paper. I didn't really intend on showing them at all, but I had a series of drawings in my studio, and people would come to my studio and make a beeline for these drawings, so it sort of told me that maybe there was a wider audience for these than I suspected. So it started the whole series. They're all drawn from memory. It's all just out of my head.
And when did you know that you wanted to become an artist?
I was quite young. I might have been in grade school. I did a lot of cartoon drawing when I was in grade school. And then by the time I was in high school, I pretty much thought that I'd like to study art. I went to a school in Pennsylvania called the Governor's School for the Arts, which was a school for high school students that couldn't afford to pay for art camp or whatever. And it was sort of a defining time in my life, because when I went to that 6-week program and immersed myself into art, I really discovered that that's really what I wanted to do. So that was the point that I really knew that I wanted to be an artist.
Who is your favorite artist?
Oh, I have a lot of favorites, but I suppose in art history, my favorite is Edward Hopper. He painted around the turn of the last century into the 30s and 40s. He's one of my favorites. He's an American artist.
And I heard that you're adding the element of sky to your new paintings. What effect do you expect it to have?
Well, I think it's going to have an expansive effect on the pieces. Most of the views that I've been doing before that were sort of looking more down, and they were not. The only element of sky was just a thin little strip at the very top of the drawing. And I decided if I turned the paper on its end, I could make the view more expansive. So that's why I decided to add skies to my pieces.